Once again, it's time to spiel it in the kitchen. Brought to you by Prairie Farms.
We are in the lovely Cocina 214 here in Winter Park, Florida, and I tell you what, it's an absolute joy, and it's your brainchild. Lambrini, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
You just missed the Tex-Mex of Dallas. What was it?
Yeah, we moved here about 6 years ago, and our first quest was to try to find good Tex-Mex food.
And that is you and your husband.
Yes, my husband and I. So
how did you pick, let's go to Winter Park? What did you?
My husband, he just had an opportunity here for real estate. That's what he does, development. And so we moved here. I didn't know anything about it, but he had an opportunity, so we said, okay, let's do it.
And of course, Texas is the best Tex-Mex food around, hands down.
Absolutely. I'm from Dallas. My husband's from Houston, so they sort of argue who has the best.
Exactly, exactly.
So between both of us, we miss the food.
Yeah.
And every time we'd go to Texas, we would just gorge and plan around, like, where are we eating?
How about that? So we're spieling it in the cocina today. 214. You know what I want to say? As we was walking in the door, before we even met you, walking in the door, we was carrying the camera equipment and was getting ready to go in, and a father and his young daughter said, "Oh, are you going there to eat?" And we said, "Yeah, we're going to go film." He goes, "Oh, it is the best." Oh, wow. And you didn't even pay them to do that, did you? Yeah.
Awesome.
He was right on the street. He just left. And your website, you've been featured in some national magazines and such, so you guys are getting noticed. What are you doing that's so special?
For us, we just wanted fresh food. We really just created our menu based on what we feed our daughter and what we eat, and everything's made fresh in-house.
Okay.
We make it twice daily, so for lunch and for dinner. And I think really that's just paying off.
Yeah.
We don't add a lot of salt, and we don't add any preservatives. Everything's fresh. Grated carrots and fresh tomatoes, and it really makes a difference.
And by looking at your Casino 214 from the street, or casina, we're not in the casino yet. That's coming later tonight. Cocina. ¿Cómo se llama? You know what? This is more crisp in the world. Cocina 214. It is bigger when you get inside than it looks. Beautiful. You absolutely. You have a huge banquet room. You put a lot of thought into this.
Yeah, we did.
A lot of wedding parties?
We do. We have a ton of rehearsal dinners. We're big in family and eating together and having friends over, and we really built the restaurant based on that. So we have a lot of banquet seating where it's comfortable. Well, I love the decor. Was this your idea? The decor? Love, love, love it. So what are you guys going to make for us today? We're going to make some Don Carlos. They're our fish tacos. Our #1 selling entree. And
is it really? That's surprising to me. A fish taco. I've never had a fish taco. Delish.
They're very good. They're very fresh. We top it off with cabbage and carrots. A little bit of red bell pepper.
Any kind of fish you can put in there?
Tilapia.
Or is it
tilapia?
Okay.
Tilapia or mahi. It just depends on what you like. Tilapia is a pretty mild fish, so most people tend to like it because it's not too fishy.
So you think the #1 selling dish on your menu is those? Was it Don Carlos?
Don Carlos.
Don Carlos. Yeah. Fish taco. I wonder where the Don come from. Is that a fish? Well, it's probably an important person.
Yes,
that's what I'm guessing. It's a very important person. Don Carlos. Don catches. Where do you see this going? This venture? Do you want a franchise? Do you want multiple locations? And she's looking at me like.
I don't know. We started this from scratch. We really started it from scratch. So it's taken us a while to get to where we're at. So now we're just enjoying it. We're like, wow, this is great. We want to grow our catering business.
Wonderful.
So taking it out of the restaurant. Come visit us. Especially we get a lot of travelers here for Disney, but we're about 20 minutes away, and you can actually have an amazing meal for your family, your kids. We'd love to have you. So
website? Wonderful.
Cocina214.com.
Coming up on the spiel.
This is the Don Carlos, the fish taco. It's delicious. Fish taco? Yes.